Hello everyone and welcome back to the series. My name is Meet, and if you have been following along from the beginning, congratulations! You already know how to create primitive geometries, work with document objects, and position them anywhere in 3D space. But today we are going to cross an important milestone, because if you have ever looked at a real engineering model, you'll notice something interesting. Very few parts are just a box, or just a cylinder, or just a cone. Real components are built by combining simple geometries together, and today you'll learn exactly how that happens. By the end of this video, we'll transform a few simple primitives into small engineering components using Boolean operations. So let's get started. Think about how you build something using Lego blocks. You don't manufacture one complicated Lego piece. You take simple blocks, connect them, remove unnecessary parts, and eventually create something much more complex. CAD modeling works in exactly the same way. Instead of drawing every surface manually, we create simple solid bodies and then combine or remove material using Boolean operation. Today's three operations are fuse, cut, common. Once you understand these three, you will realize that almost every CAD model is simply a clever combination of them. Okay, so let's begin by creating the base of our component. Nothing fancy, just a simple cylinder. This will become the foundation on which we'll build everything else. Remember, there is nothing special about this cylinder. The goal isn't the cylinder itself, the goal is understanding what we can do with it. Now here is my question for you. Right now, are this one object or two? Take a second and think about it. Even though they touch each other, they are still two independent solids. Imagine placing one steel cylinder on top of another. Simply touching doesn't magically make them one component. Now imagine welding them together. Once welded, you no longer think of them as two separate pieces. They are now one part. That's exactly what the fuse operation does. It combines the volume of both the solids into a single continuous solid. Let's see it. Now, notice something. We didn't create any new geometry, we simply combined two existing geometries. And that's an important idea. Professional CAD modeling is often less about creating new shapes and more about intelligently combining simple ones. So now let's imagine we have manufactured this flange. But there's one problem. A pipe can't pass through it. We need a hole. So how do we create one? Many beginners think we somehow draw the hole. We actually don't. Instead, we create another solid. This cylinder doesn't represent material we are adding. It represents material we want to remove. That's completely different way of thinking. Now before I execute this, try predicting the result. What do you think will happen? Perfect. You see the results? Now let's make the cutting cylinder much larger and run again. Notice how the removed material changes. The cut operation always removes the overlapping volume. Now here's a very common beginner mistake. People often assume A dot cut B equals to B dot cut A. Let's test that. So we'll try both of them and see the results. See? Completely different. Why? Because the object before dot cut survives. The object inside the bracket acts as the cutting tool. I will repeat, because the object before dot cut survives, and the object inside the brackets acts as the cutting tool. This small detail caused confusion for almost every beginner. Our final Boolean operation is called common. This one usually feels strange the first time you see it. Instead of joining solids and instead of removing material, common keeps only the volume shared by both objects. Keep only the volume shared by both objects. Everything else disappears. Think about two soap bubbles overlapping each other. The overlapping region is exactly what common keeps. Let's try it. So we see the result. As you can see, the common has kept only the common part, overlapping part. Now let's move the sphere and let's try to run it again. Notice how the resulting geometry changes every single time. That's because the shared volume changes. Although common isn't used as frequently as fuse and cut, it's extremely useful in advanced modeling workflow. So let's step back and look at what we have actually done. We started with one simple cylinder, then we added material, then we removed material, and then we added another feature, then removed material again. At no point did we create a complicated solid directly. We simply kept adding and removing material. And that's exactly how many engineers' components are designed, whether you are modeling pressure vessels, machine brackets, pipe connectors, or mechanical assemblies. These same Boolean operations appear over and over again. They are some of the most powerful tools you'll learn in CAD scripting. So, before ending today's lesson, I have a small challenge for you. Using only the primitive shapes we have learned so far, try creating your own engineering component. It doesn't have to look beautiful. The goal is simply to use all three Boolean operations at least once. The more combination you experiment with, the faster these ideas become second nature. And if you have been following this series from the beginning, you are now one step closer to building complete parametric engineering models entirely through Python. In the next lesson, we'll continue adding another important building block to that journey. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.